Hi there, welcome back. Rational expressions today, specifically multiplication and division. Just like addition subtraction, you are really multiplying and dividing fractions, so follow the rules. When you multiply fractions, you multiply straight across. When you divide fractions, you will multiply by the reciprocal of your second fraction. Reciprocal means flipping it. So same kind of idea applies here as addition subtraction. We need to make sure that these are not undefined, so we cannot have any denominators of 0 here. I can't really tell what's going on because it is not in a factored form, so one of our first steps will be to just kind of simplify everything and factor it here. So this is a difference of squares, y plus 2, y minus 2, over difference of squares again, y plus 1, y minus 1, times y plus 1 over y plus 2. Now, any one of these original denominators as 0 will make this fraction undefined. So zero product property here. Y plus 1 equals 0, y minus 1 equals 0. Y equals negative 1, y equals 1. Over here, this denominator, y plus 2 equals 0, y equals negative 2. These are going to lead us to our excluded values. Excluded values. So now, really back to my rational expression here, expressions, multiplication means straight across. So really everything on the top over everything on the bottom. So here's how it looks. There you go. Everything on the top over everything on the bottom. Now we can cancel any factor on the top for any on the bottom. I will take my y plus 1, and what you have left is simply y minus 2 over y minus 1. Excluded values. Y cannot be negative 1, 1, or negative 2. If you have any one of those values for y, you have an undefined fraction there, and you cannot proceed. All right, let's keep moving here. How about x minus 6 over x squared plus 4x minus 32 times x minus 4 over x plus 2. Okay, we need to get these denominators and really everything in a factored form. That will lead us to our excluded values here. So x minus 6 over factors of 32 that give me 4. Let's go 8 and 4, positive negative, times x minus 4 over x plus 2. Okay, now all these denominators really cannot be 0, so we can figure out what they are. What values of x will make them undefined? We cannot have those values. Those values need to be excluded. So those will be included in our answers. So now, back to this, anything on the top for anything on the bottom. Some people just like to go like that, whoa, and make it one big huge fraction. So now I can cancel this factor with this factor. Ding, 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 ding. That would be about it, leaving me with x minus 6 over x plus 8 times x plus 2. Excluded values, x cannot be negative 8, 4, or negative 2. It's multiplication, so now let's see what we can do with a little division here. X squared plus x minus 2 over x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x squared plus 2x minus 3 over x squared plus 7x plus 12. Okay, now let's start by getting all of these in a nice factored form so we can really kind of see what's going on here. So I have x Let's go 2 and 1, positive, negative. You need to be good with your factoring. 3 and 2, positive, positive, divided by. Factors of 3, they give me 2, 3 and 1. This time you are a positive and a negative. So 3 and 4, positive and positive, and then let's just take a quick little double check at that. Positive x, positive 5x. Good. Now, none of our original denominators can be equal to 0. So zero product property of all these right here will lead us to x equals negative 3, x equals negative 2, x equals negative 3, already got that, and x equals negative 4. Those values need to be excluded because we will have undefined fractions here. Now division means multiplication by the reciprocal. So I'm going to change this to a multiplication problem. And as I do that, my second fraction will get flipped. So my original stays as is. My second fraction now gets flipped, so the bottom becomes the top. And the top becomes the bottom. Now it's multiplication, so some people like to just combine this to a whole single fraction, everything on the top over everything on the bottom. Now we can start canceling out some factors here. X minus 1. Great. What I have left, x plus 4 over x plus 3. Excluded values, x cannot be negative 3 or negative 2. I don't know how that one became a 2. That is actually supposed to be negative 4 right there. Sorry about that. So, and also negative 4. Hope that helps. Just think of your fractions.